Because when Ty Chris tried to do that, we all fucking hated on him.
He had good hair. Paul
when he tried to
Mitchell.
drop
He had
in-
those Paul Mitchell.
When he dropped in from the Eiffel Tower. I mean, whatever you say about it, that could have been.
Oh, that's that guy?
Yeah, that could have. He was going for something. I believe France had like funded the whole thing. Like all these. Yeah, when it happens, we just say, "Oh, that was lame. That was whack."
The reality
Anytime
is,
someone tries to help rollerblading, we immediately hate.
I was gonna
on
say, do you think
Yeah.
we're the reason?
Yes,
we're
dude,
the reason.
We're our biggest haters, of course.
all this like conversations
our
and
biggest
discussions is like, well,
I hate on a ton of stuff because I'm a hater.
all these things
Sorry,
would
everybody.
probably work if you could just
But
get
I'm-
rid of all the
I'm just
rollerbladers.
kidding.
yeah, I mean, so once
just kidding.
again, like people try a different aspect and it fails before it even
Good
starts
freaking
because they
point,
get
Brady.
they get
My
just
dog.
they just get cut out, right? But so you get like Dallas, and we're pretty fucking rough on each other. Ever since I started skating here, I would go and watch videos at Josh's house or whatever, and they'd be like, yeah, he put his hand down, or you came out far side on that, or I would hear it, that dude did this, and I'd be like, well, I'm not going to do that shit. Fuck. You know what I mean? So I feel kind of blessed in a way that I grew up here and that we have these standards. But then you got people in another state or another city that just has no idea. They're genuinely skating to learn and progress, and yeah, maybe they want to do that, I don't know, weird spin flip thing, and then they start getting dogged on, and they just can't handle it, and they just quit skating because
Absolutely.
of that.
Absolutely.
You know, like we need to keep these people in, or like the subject we've been talking about it a lot about the pads, right? Like, you know, wearing your knee pads over your pants or your elbow pads, whatever. But if that's what helps that person progress, then what's wrong with that? They're being safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, now I get the other aspect of like, we don't want rollerblading to look whack because we're already not cool.
Yeah.
But I think there's better ways to go about that, because the skating community, and I'm not talking about with us here, but like, example, Blading Cup, there was a kid that did a flip, and Skatey Perry pointed it out. The kid got hated on so hard. And all he went out there to do was to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And these are grown-ass men fucking dogging on this kid for doing a flip.
Yeah, you have to balance between making the sport inviting and welcoming and all that, but also having quality control over what we're putting out to people that aren't aware of our sport.
I think that just has to be with just being a good example.
Yeah,
Just so cool.
our other language was just hate for the longest time. I think the hate needs to maybe stay in the group chats.
I was gonna.
Well, see, Blading Cup, it wasn't Blading Cup that did that. It wasn't like Julio or the Dem skaters. It's just random fucking rollerbladers. You know what I mean? I just saw someone say that's a Blading Cup problem. So it wasn't that. It was like some dudes just felt it to take it upon themselves and say, I've been skating forever. This shit's not cool. You know, like I don't know. And like I said, I mean, y'all know me. I hate, of course, but but I don't do that shit, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't do that shit. I don't go on people's. I don't go on message boards or on people's tricks and just blatantly say like, oh, there's no room for your skating and
Yeah,
blading. I don't do
absolutely.
that shit.
I don't think anybody's that blunt about it.
I just said they did that on one
Oh
of the
yeah.
blading
No, I mean going on to people's comments
You know what I mean? Like,
and shit.
Roller News was a problem.
oh, dude, BMAG.
I almost
Yeah.
choked.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
BMAG message board used to be brutal.
But Roller News, that's like your moment to get your thing posted, and then when you could comment anonymously, people would just fucking rip it.
Oh man, I heard John sigh. What you got there? I heard that.
Oh, it was just way too much hate back on the message boards.
Yeah.
Way
Alright.
too much.